Thanks for staying with us. Amid the rising food inflation, barely 48 hours after the Onion Producers and Marketers Association of Nigeria threatened to stop supplying the commodity to the southern parts of the nation. The northern traders also threatened to cut off food supply nationwide in the protest of the federal government's failure to pay the 4.75 billion naira compensation agreed with them. Also, the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers say to also embark on a nationwide strike over alleged illegal roadblocks and multiple taxations on its members. Join us on the show is the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers in Nigeria of the AUFCDN, Alhaji Ahmed Alaramma. Welcome to the show, sir. Are you there?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good to have you on the show, sir. Right. So it was in the papers very clearly that you also intend to support the union who have already said they were going to stop the supply of onions to the southern part of the country. And your union also plans to join them in stopping food supply to the southern parts. Could you tell us, we know there was a meeting in March where Governor Yahaya Bello intervened to stop this same action by your union. How have that been carried out, the agreement at that meeting? Has it been carried out? And if it has not, what exactly are you asking right now so that you don't continue this strike or this plan of yours?
Well, you're highly welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, I'd like to... Pardon?
Go ahead, sir. We can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me?
Very clearly. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Precisely, the Onion Association of Nigeria are going back on strike. Why? Because of there is a lot of damages that is happening in the southern part of Nigeria with our members. So this is the reason why they are going for strike. So now, as we, a union, the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers of Nigeria, were umbrellas of all the association of Nigeria. Therefore, they are part of us, and they have informed us what precisely is happening. Therefore, that is why we are now supporting them. Why? Because we are all Nigerian. We are law abiders. We are doing normal businesses, legitimate businesses in all the parts of Nigeria. In this case, our members carrying their goods toward to all parts of Nigeria in terms of salience and law. They are doing a successful business. We are all law abiders. We are paying all the revenue that government asks us to pay. But unfortunately, these our members in one part of Nigeria or in some parts of Nigeria, when they carry their goods, some hoodlums or some gangs of boys used to attack our members and destroy the goods that they carry to supply in order to people have a living peace. Therefore, in this case, this Onion Association, they have problem in Imo State, if I can remember. Some people, some gang of boys carried all the onions that they have carried to go and sell to do their normal businesses. These boys were attacked the trailer, destroyed the wood, share it too. But if you can see, both men and women, boys and girls were packing all the goods unnecessarily. That is why, yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So we know that you had a meeting, as Maria initially asked. We know you had a meeting with the governor of Kogi State, and they're supposed to have, mediated concerning this, and you were also promised some form of compensation Can you tell us where that stands today? Have you received any compensation? Have you been, if not, have you been given any reason why you haven't received any compensation?
Very good. Well, actually, as we have gone on strike on 24 February 2021, that time, the Yahya Bello called us as a mediator. As he said, Mr. President, that is President Muhammad Buhari, called him that he should call us, he invite us to come and discuss, please, we should withdraw our strike. We reasoned with him, we went to his place, we spoke with him on several occasions, he pleaded with us, and we called off that strike. Since then, since that day up to today, there is nobody in the government officially call us or give us any reason. All our demands, no one is being fulfilled. No one. And hence, from that time to today, up to now, there is nothing has been done.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
You know, I feel a bit worried because I know that even after that event, we on the show got to interview the governor of Kogi State, and it was with a very like there was a pride to his ability to negotiate, bringing foods back to the southern belt of Nigeria. And I wanted to find out from you, what are the systems that you have, what are the processes that you have carried out to get these funds out that was supposed to be a compensation? Did you reach out back to the governor of Kogi State to see maybe he will be the one to help you source the funds, and or it will link you up with the necessary ministry? That's on one end. On the other end is, can you in clear terms explain to us this impending strike that is about to happen? What would make you not go ahead with this strike? What would give you the what would give you the assurance to continue to supply food items to the southeastern side of Nigeria?
Well, it is unfortunate. We are not wishing to go on strike, but it is conditioned leaders to go. As you said, since the time where Yahya Bello called us, we sit down with him, discuss everything. As I told you earlier, up to date, we have never had anything from them. When we call, he say we should wait. And they not say we are a union. Some people were thinking, you know, all these things. If you go on strike, some people will say, if you come for a negotiation, some of your members will be thinking that you have collected money, put on your pocket. That is why all government, all these officials, this and that. So hence then, that is why we now want to make it clearly to all Nigerians that there is nothing. Since all the promises they have made, no one is being fulfilled. No one. Therefore, now, in this case, after all these things, all we are waiting for, now still, all these Biafran people, we carry our properties, that is our goods, in order to go and do a normal business. Still, we are appealing with our people that they should go back to their normal business. We are following the normal way. We are reminding the government. We even write a reminder. But there is nothing has been done. And still, in this case, 5 days ago today, if you can watch, there is a motor that conveyed onions. It has been destroyed by these so-called Biafran people. And at the same time, there is motor that carry a cattle. These boys, this is a gang of boys, put it on fire. You can imagine, you can cry if you see it. A cow tried to come out from the motor. Why? Because it has been tied. They all born. So we are all Nigerians. I see no reason why all these things will be happening. We are a business people. I see no reason why. We are not the people that hold the government all these things. If they wanted to divide the country, we are not the people that are responsible for dividing the country. It is government that's supposed to divide the country, not as a business people. We are helping government. There is no good government that has ever come and helped us in terms of relief funds or implement any other things that will help our business to move. It is we, the local people, those that some are selling their farms, some are selling their goats, some are selling whatsoever they have to do all these petty businesses as to sustain their life. At the same time, we are the one to be suffering for all this irresponsible act of peace.
Right.
Yes.
All right, let me go on a break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation with you. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So we still have Alhaji Ahmed Alaramma with us. Sir, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Now, so the last time we got this threat from your union, for about 5 days, there was no food supply. I think those of us in the South felt it because it was obvious that we needed each other. So even if you grow those crops within your region, you still need to sell it. So both North and South need each other with this. So is there any way, what can be done to have to stop this strike from being carried out? Where do we want governors to intervene again? Do you want the security operatives to help take off the roadblocks? Because I saw you also said that there were illegal roadblocks, multiple taxations, insecurity. So there's so many multiple factors. So my question therefore is, what is that thing that you want to happen now that would let your entire members stop this strike from being carried out?
Well, as you have said, it is not the entirely amalgamated union of foodstuff and cattle dealers of Nigeria are going on strike, but it's our affiliate members. It is our affiliate members, that is Union Sellers Association of Nigeria. They are the ones that are on strike now, and we are backing them as a mother, as an umbrella. I hope you get me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
And then, as we are saying, if you could remember, the problem that leads the entire amalgamated union of foodstuff and cattle dealers of Nigeria go on strike on 24 February 2021 is we have given a five demand that government is supposed to fill before we stop our strike. First, there is multiple taxation. Second, there is insufficient of living in our members in other parts of Nigeria. Third, our members are being killed. That is, they have to pay a compensation. Fifth, let everybody stay or go to his normal businesses in every part of Nigeria with confidence that there is nothing will happen to him without any harassment. Now, all these terms that we give the government, Yahya Bello try his best, call us, take us to the villa, go and meet chief of staff. They give us 2 weeks that we should go and wait to see what government will do. After that, since then, up to now, nobody called us. And at the same time, the same Yahya Bello try his best, take us to the IG of police to stop all this illegal multiple taxation on the road, but still there is nothing has been done.
Okay, Alhaji, is it possible that you hold off the onion unions whilst you go back to Governor Yahya Bello or the government general to see what can be done to ensure that your demands are met, but have the onion unions hold up on their strike whilst you're having that meeting? That's something you can do.
Yes, it is. We try to meet up with Yahya Bello and other government agencies. Still, the thing has been in vain. But still, we are trying now to intervene in the issue. We even told our affiliate members that they should wait to see the government either today or tomorrow. If nothing has been done, we have no option. even we too, Amalgamated Union of Foodstuffs and Cattle Dealers of Nigeria, we have given the government some days. If nothing has been done, we are all going to the nationwide strike.
Okay.
Nothing like South or Southeast. All over the nation will go on strike.
Okay.
We hope that it does not get to that point. We hope that after today, you will get some form of response from the government. But let's look at your 5 points that you gave the government to, to help you deal with. And it talks about running your business confidently across Nigeria without any harm coming to you. So let's say, like as it happened in Anambra, the cattle were burnt and then the onions some days ago, they were looted. You know that the government would come after the fact that it has happened, when things like this happen. So what does the government do, especially the police, when things like this happen, when you've been looted, property burnt, where do you go to first? Because to come to TV and ask the federal government may be a bit of a stretch. Do you understand? Do you go to a police station? What does the police in that community do to compensate or to, to calm nerves and prosecute or catch those who have perpetrated this crime?
Well, thank you, my sister. As you are saying, if you can see in this part, even the police station were being attacked by these hoodlums. Talk less of me, only me, or even 2 boys or 2 people carried all this. We are not following the goods in a bulk or in a plenty people. It is only 1 boy or 2 boys that were assigned as an agent to go and deliver the goods. So now, even if you go to the police station, the only thing they will say that them mother are being attacked by this gang of boys. So talk less of a business person.
Right.
Therefore, my call, government should intervene to this issue because this thing, it is going to anarchy. Our people are seriously being harassed. Right. And we are all Nigerians. We are law abiders. We are doing enough daily businesses.
Yeah.
Therefore, what we are appealing to government to look at all these problems and try to stop it. Right. Because we don't want anything that would divide Nigeria.
All right.
So, sir, I think that while I'm happy that in the beginning, in the heat of the crisis, because Kogi was maybe like the state where the blockade happened, the governor was able to intercede. But the core ministries that you should be dealing with should be the Ministry of Agric and probably the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Have you reached out to the ministers involved? Because the Minister of Agri should be someone who is relating actively with you. Your business involves agriculture. You should have contact with the ministry or the Minister of Agric. Also, you're enhancing trade and commerce and the industries. So that ministry should also be one that should be overlooking how to ensure that you are effective as an association. Have you heard from them, and are you reaching out to them in any way to find a way for them to help you source out this funds? Because I think it's within their own budget that you probably will be getting that compensation.
Thank you, my sister. As I'm saying, no parastatal, no government agency that our union does not meet in this case, but nothing has been done. All the ministries that you are saying, we have gone, but nothing has been done. There is a paper with us for a reminder. All the papers, we have wrote a thesis, we have write a lot of papers. Even if you are with me, here are the documents that we have sent to all the parastatal, the government agencies, just the Inspector General of Police, His Excellency Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, Abubakar Umar Gabai, El Kanemi, the Right Honorable Femi Bajamila, Speaker, Ahmed Lawal Idris, Senate President, Distinguished Senator Magataka Dawamako, Right Honorable, all these, nobody that we have never reminded, nobody that we have never sent this type of reminder because of what happened last time. Nice. Yes.
All right.
Therefore, I think, yes.
Okay, let me go on a break because from what you said, it seems you're quite organized
Yes.
and you've gone through the right channels. But when we come back, we'll take some phone calls and some tweets. No, not
No
tweets.
tweets.
Some comments.
Some
So stay with
comments.
us.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So, Alhaji Alaramma, you still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm going to round you off right now. But what are your final words? I mean, are you giving the government an ultimatum, a certain number of days, or you're just asking them to implement what was agreed back in February? What exactly are your final demands this morning?
Well, thank you, my sister. As I'm saying, our final demand is the same thing. As we have given the government the ultimatum, we are still appealing, we are still reminding the government that they should look into our problem to try and solve it. If they did that, there is nothing will happen. But if government didn't do anything, actually, that time that we have given to the federal government, we are going entirely for a nationwide strike. There is no north, there is no south. All over the country will stop food supply because we are using our own personal money to buy all these goods and sell. Therefore, if government didn't do anything, we are going to take an industrial action.
Right. All right. Thank you very much, Alhaji. I think you very well communicated that to us. Now, ladies, let me come to you before we round up on this. We'll take a few comments on Facebook and hopefully some calls. But what all I've heard is a businessman crying for help. This is a Nigerian who has started business from scratch. And according to him, they didn't get any government support. These are private people who have been able to grow their farms and grow their business to a point where they are now exporting to various states across the country. And because of the ethnic division amongst us, because of the insecurity we're seeing, these people are suffering. They are suffering the brunt of this whole insecurity that we see. And they're asking for help. So how do we solve this problem? Because obviously the community leaders, the traditional leaders need to be able to see that they are killer headsmen, yeah, but they are also Fulani businessmen who are doing business. And why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Because these are Nigerians.
Yeah. So first of all, I think it's important for people to note that these people are rendering a service. If we did not have a need, they would not be in the business of transporting food from one part of Nigeria to the other. So when people come with this negativity of, well, whatever, stop whatever it is that you're doing, we don't need you. When the moment you stop needing their business, they wouldn't have to do it. But obviously, many people do need food to be transported from the state of source to state of consumption. So we have that down. Secondly, I think the reason why we're here again has to do with government inefficiency. You called these people, you had a meeting, you made promises, and you ghost them. You were silent on them. That is the problem we have with many things that are going down, going wrong right now in our country. There's no follow-up. There's no, we talk the big talk or we don't talk at all. And then, when things finally degenerate, we're coming out and trying to look for emergency measures to put things together. While they are still talking, before they carry out this action, government should please step in quickly, address the situations. Mostly, I don't even think it's about the money. What they are crying is that allow us do our business in peace. Don't kill our people when they bring things there. Don't loot our goods. Don't destroy the goods. Don't, and just give it up for free, because people are using their hard-earned money to invest in this business. And we have businessmen all across Nigeria, business people all across Nigeria who do different kinds of businesses. And I know that if there's a concerted attack on any other form of business, we will rise up as well and demand justice for people like that. All
right, let me take the call from Hassan from Lekki. Good morning, are you there?
Good morning, Morayo.
Good morning, sir.
Maria. Please, I heard what the chairman said, and I heard what the overall amalgamated chairman of the food vendor said. But I stand by what YK said yesterday. I don't believe. I believe in one Nigeria. I don't believe in somebody saying, I consider it as an arrogant talk for you to say that I'm cutting food supply to some people. I do not subscribe to people killing people. I do not subscribe to people, brought in travelers, brought in their goods to kill them. I will never subscribe to that. That is killing. I will never take an instance where somebody will say, I will serve you. Let me tell you, in economics, you don't do that. You should emphasize on principle of comparative advantage, whereby when somebody is not going to farm and you are going to farm, pray for him to keep on being in his workplace. You going to farm and will be making your money. What you said it all yesterday.
Yeah.
We are suffering. Two people are suffering.
Yeah.
The South are suffering from food shortage, and the North are suffering from lack of market. I don't.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan. So, I'll come to you, going to what Mariam said earlier, that the inefficiency of our government is at the root cause of this, because I know that Governor Akeredolu of Ondo tried to bring some kind of measure that, okay, for those of you doing legitimate business, register with us. Let's know that you are here. Let's have a census of who you are. Those who don't have that legality are the ones who are the trespassers within the forest. In this same measure, we can ensure that those who are doing legitimate business, there's some kind of identification, some way to know them, different from the others, so that when they bring in their goods, you see that these are legitimate business. I mean, these are some measures that people can take.
May Nigeria not happen to your business. That's a fact. If you're a business owner in Nigeria, your prayer is that you are always able to be your own government. May government not happen to you. A Nigerian business owner knows that we don't need government. Like we are self-sufficient. We give ourselves power. We drive on bad roads. Our vehicle goes bad. We fix it. The efficiency of government does not in any way alleviate our stress. Being a Nigerian business owner, you are perpetually stressed. But you are praying that the government does not bring their own stress and add to yours. For me, Nigeria has happened to this business. There's no way. You cannot confuse a truck carrying onions with somebody carrying guns. A truck carrying onions is carrying food. These people are just businessmen. This is not header crisis. These are people that are carrying tomatoes. You know what happened in Oyo State that made them cause the strike? Because they burnt several trucks that were carrying goods. People's livelihoods, money is being burnt. And the government said, I'll compensate. No compensation. I mean, Nigeria don't happen to us. So where is the Minister for Commerce? Where is the Minister for Agriculture? What are they doing? Like, who is paying you? What are we paying you for? You are putting 30 billion naira to build mosque. When your people that are farming in your ministry are asking for refund, they are asking for help, you are not speaking up for them. What's the Minister of Agriculture saying to support the farmers whose goods are being burnt? So we have Minister carrying title on the head, and what are you doing? I mean, Nigeria not happen to us.
May Nigeria not happen to you as well. Let me take this call. Good morning, are you there? Mr. Ogumbi, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah. The first thing is that all this middlemen threatening, it is not the farmers.
I can't hear
At the end of the day, it is the farmers that will lose because their onion will rot in the ground. So all those prices threatening and so on is by middlemen. Then secondly, we don't have a government. You understand? Governance has broken down completely. They should realize one thing. It is not only all the things happening. It's not only happening to onion dealers. It's happening in every aspect of the economy. You understand? Importers are suffering because the port, you understand, has completely collapsed. You understand? Rates that are being paid for goods imported, trade, clearing, and everything is out of this world. It's making goods expensive. Everything has collapsed in this country. Governance has collapsed in this country. We don't have a government. Let's face up to it. So people should stop trading blame. That it is people in the east that are doing this. It is people in the north. Is the north itself okay? Let's ask ourselves that question. You understand? It is what, in fact, the north is the worst. They are worse off than other parts of the country. So let's talk. You understand?
Thank you, Mr. Ogumbi. And I think that's one of the reality checks that our National Assembly needs. Because we all act like, we know, we can patch this thing, we can talk about it, we can make it happen, you know. But the truth is, governance has practically failed on many grounds. And we need, and when a businessman like this is telling you that I am doing a legitimate business, but the government cannot protect me, where I have multiple taxations, multiple roadblocks.
Yes. That was how Mariah...
And they're also having issues where...
The people that are doing legitimate logistics business, small logistics business, have one bike, have 2 bikes. They are paying local governments, paying hoodlums along the road. The NIPOS puts a fine on them. And we need to address this. A lot of messages on Facebook, very, very annoying. They say, oh, we're subtly supporting the North. Nigeria is not about North. Farmers are in the Southwest. These are Nigerians. Let's not begin to separate it. Somebody was commenting here that how can Lagos say they're a mega city and they cannot feed themselves? The Southeast should feed themselves. All of us cannot become farmers. And the truth is, some areas are more like, no matter how happy or agriculturally good you are, you cannot plant ginger inside a rainy place. There are things that cannot grow where you are. Granite will not grow in some places. Palm tree will not grow in some places. So we must understand our strength is our individual strength. Is what binds us together. Yeah. So don't post comments like this that we should become self-sufficient in some areas. We all need each other. Some other businesses would be suffering this too if they get attacked.
I really miss Twitter, because Twitter, you had some really, really smart guys on Twitter that were actually say some things. So, but these kind of comments I'm hearing from Facebook, because I see, I don't tell what Facebook you don't know.
Anyway, we have the constant use of people saying the middlemen are the ones threatening. The farmers are not threatening because their crops will die in the soil as well. They would want their goods to go out. The thing is, we have farmers, we have middlemen, or we have transporters, the people that use their hard-earned money to buy from these farmers. So if the mode of transporting these products from the farms to the markets is affected, it's a business, it's not a threat. These people are not coming to threaten you because they feel like threatening you. They're not coming from a point of superiority. Oh, we're better off than you people, so we want to show you our power. They're just saying, look at what we're going through, and we need government to step in. So we need Nigerians, all of us. This is not a fight against one part of Nigeria against another. This is a fight for all Nigerians, for all of us. This is about our food supply, our farmers, our transporters, our business people.
All right, let me go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll take more calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So actually, we should be moving on to our next segment with our guest, but our guest is running late. So we'll continue this conversation on your thoughts about this impending strike by the various unions in the North. Now, some are saying that, is it possible, because of the tension we have right now, so that the Northerners or these farmers don't keep transporting goods across the country? Maybe various regions should send their trucks to the farms or wherever they are to pick up their goods. So if the man from Southwest carries his truck to somewhere in the North to go and carry his tomatoes, his onions, maybe that will reduce the tension until things calm down. Because what the chairman is saying, this is not a North-South strike. It's nationwide. They don't want to sell to anybody anymore because their issue is not ethnic. Their issue is economical, such that the government is not protecting their businesses. So they are not selling to anybody. So we shouldn't make this an ethnic thing, because that's what Nigerians are doing, and that's what they're telling on Facebook. These people on Facebook or whoever are commenting are saying that North-South has nothing to do with that.
It's a business, and it can affect any other business. Many other industries have gone on strike. The Jusun is on strike. ASUP is on strike. Doctors have gone on strike. Industries go on strike when they feel the government is not listening to them. And so far, we have not heard from the government that they understand the impact of what the crisis has done to the economy of these business owners who are transporting goods around. So it's not about the culture, it's not about their religion, it's not about the crime taking place, it's about the injustice being meted out to them. And we all need food. I know how much I bought tomatoes during that short crisis. I know how much. So let's not even make it look funny. Even I was wondering, Ejo, what happened? How many pieces of tomato are you selling for?
The people who are saying that we will grow. They are in abroad, though. They are in Canada. We can grow our onion. We can grow. They are comfortable in UK. Turkey. And they're not saying we can grow our onions.
And that's
really?
The truth.
Wow.
That's another thing.
Let me take this call from Isaiah from Bauchi. Isaiah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
You're
Good
live.
morning.
Go ahead, please. Morning.
Yeah. My take on this issue is that if we are now saying government did not take action to compensate those people who want to be on strike or went on strike, if you look at it, how the strike started, they stopped goods or food stuff going to the south. So if you look at it critically, you find out that these people have an agenda. There were farmers that they killed in Benue State, or they are still killing in Benue State. They did not strike on that one. The government should provide security for these people. Why are they now striking for?
Isaiah, please understand that different businesses, if headers get killed, headers can come together and speak for themselves. These are agricultural traders who are speaking for their goods that are getting destroyed. On this show, we have spoken for villagers whose goods have gotten destroyed, their farm produce have gotten destroyed. We've spoken for them. On this show, we have spoken against killings of police officers and burning of INEC offices at police stations. On this show, we have spoken against the fact that there is no equity in leadership and there is a civil nepotism in the way appointments are being made, eschewing the southern belt. We've spoken across whenever anything wrong is happening. So nobody should make it look like there's a partial conversation happening here. If something is wrong, it cuts across everywhere. What is wrong is wrong. At no point, because it's happening in the south or happening in the east or happening in the west, will something that is wrong become right.
Simple. Fantastic. Let's take this call. Chinedu from Owerri. Thanks for calling. Are you there, Chinedu? Chinedu, are you there? Oh, we lost her.
Yeah. Okay, you know, earlier you were saying something about maybe those from the east or other parts of Nigeria should get their own trucks and go and get the food. I think we should also understand that many people do the businesses that they are good at. Many, we know in the southeast, the sort of businesses that they do, they are, I mean, quite industrious. And if the transportation business is not something that pays them, maybe that's why they're not there. So everybody goes towards what is their strength, and they do it so well. So what we're saying is that recognize everybody's strength, recognize every industry's strength, and protect it so that it provides the services that they are rendering. Instead of constantly, you see, what we're doing right now in Nigeria is that we're making everything ethnic. We're making everything religious. And it is because of, I will go back again, because I don't think government is stepping in the way that they should. So what happens is that we want to blame everyone or blame each other when the root cause is really about how the government is handling issues on ground. The governor of Kogi State, since you have started this mediation with these people, I think that you should continue to lend your voice. I don't know if they've been trying to reach, we know how hard it is to reach government officials. Sometimes you write all the letters and they can keep you for hours on end. But if they're watching the show, I hope that the governor of Kogi State can continue this mediation and see what they're... I know, and also, I don't think it's about the money. They're asking for security. When we are carrying these goods from one point to the other, make sure we're not multiply taxed. Make sure that we're not attacked. That's all they're asking for, and then we can do our business peacefully.
And so I think at this time we also need to call on the traditional rulers within the various communities to speak to the citizens. Yes, there's anger in the land, no doubt about that. Everybody's unhappy on the complacency of our government thus far. However, at the same time, we must restrict ourselves from attacking private business owners who are doing legitimate business across the country. And I think that's something we need to share that, let that go viral. Okay, let's go on a break. I'm told our guest is in now. When we come back, we'll bring in our guest. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.